Okay, today I got some kind of fun for you. It's a viewer request. They wanted me to do a review on the Eagle Grip Vise Grip pliers. Or locking pliers, excuse me, not Vise Grip, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm not much of a reviewer. I leave that to the professionals. I am just an amateur hack at best. So I like to keep things more on just a casual level. But anyway, I figured I'd show you a few different Vise grips or locking pliers I have, and kind of why I like some and I like others, and whether I'd recommend the Eagle Grips or not. So if you saw in the last video, here are the Eagle Grips I got them on Epstein's Day. Then I also got a couple vintage Vise Grips. These are both USA made. I'm not sure the exact dates on them, but here, I'll show you. You can see, these are Peterson, DeWitt, Nebraska. Same on these. So these are vintage Vise Grips. Then I got an old new Vise here, made in Detroit, Michigan. Then I got a couple Bollman Grip pliers made in Germany. A vintage Husky made in USA. And then a Craftsman softy grip thing my wife had, made in China. I've never really used them because they're big and giant and bulky, and I do not like that. But anyway, kind of go over a few of the things I've noticed throughout my usage of various pliers. I'll start with these ones. New Vise. They're fine. They're like the Craftsman one. There's no release, so they just release like so. The one thing I will tell you, when I was playing around with them again, because I haven't used them in ages, is that they are pinchers. You can see it right there. They are pinchers, and you see it got me. Just a little chunk right there. Nothing too big, but yeah. So you sit there and I was sitting there playing with them left-handed and just got it caught right in there. And it did not feel good. And that's the same thing with these Craftsman ones. There's no release lever. I get it, but I don't like it. I've tried. It just, like I said, they always seem to kind of snap open when we don't want them to. I'm not a fan of these. I know other people are with the comfort grits and stuff, but I don't like them. So then we get to the Huskies. These are vintage ones. Again, this is just kind of an old random one, but the thing I liked about these is this release here. So when you're using them, you just press it down, and like I said, they're the shaping is a little awkward here, but you see that's just how they work. And besides that, I mean, they're totally fine, just regular old locking pliers, nothing special. But I did like that release, and so that's why, unlike the Bollman Grips, I gotta show you this one I got also on Epstein's Day. These are the ones I'm planning to take to Florida. I said that is one of the things I like about them, is they have that same release. Just actually, there it goes. So you can see it's nice. And these are their combi pliers. They're like a combination plier locking one. I actually like these quite a lot. I don't know if you can see, I've used them a fair bit. They're holding up pretty well. But yeah, so again, that grip, or that release, which I like. Now, these vintage Vise Grips, again, the classic. I think every one of their brothers uses these if you're over the age of 30. And work just fine. The one thing I will say is, I have caught stuff in like a pincher little movement here. So these work, they release just fine. But they are, a little dangerous. Sometimes, like I said, I've probably pinched myself just a handful of times in all my life. You can see, same here. Now, we got the, like I said, these are the Eagle Grips. You can see the same, pretty much the exact same as the Vise Grips. So here, I'll show you. This is pretty much the exact same kind of plier here. 10WR, I think these are the 10WRs, or 10WCs, I think it said. I'll show you here. Now, I will say this about the Eagle Grips. It's kind of a cool little thing. They sent me the little tag that came in. I couldn't really figure out why, because I'm like, what's the point of this? And I looked on the back and I saw that little screw, and I'm like, well, what do you mean on that? What do you got to screw these for? You see I've got a little bend right there. Well, what you do is you clip it off. You see right above that eagle. And then you can screw this on, and then these guys snap in like so, and you hang it. So you can put that right on your little workbench. You can even lock them in there. Then flip that open, pull them out, there you go. Now that is a nice little touch, you know, on the little, like I said, the little hang tag or whatever. You can use it on, you know, your workbench, whatever, to hang them. And that, to me, is the big difference between these. Like I said, I've used these a handful of times already. Nothing too major, I mean, you can see. And they're extremely nice. They're nicely polished and nicely finished. Now, are they better than Vintage Vise Grips? I can't really say better. Now, again, I haven't looked at the metallurgy. I haven't done any of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be out here clamping stuff 1,000 times. That's just not what I do. And like I said, I'm not really a reviewer. This is more just like a functional usage kind of thing. And are they any more functional or useful? I don't think so. Like I said, I think the Vintage Vise Grips are kind of the gold standard, always have been, always will be. Like, you know, you really can't beat them. But I will say that, like I said, I like these ones with these release. Now, are these better than those? Probably not. I mean, they're probably very similar. But are they better? I probably wouldn't think so. Probably, again, pretty equal. Like I said, I like using them. They're quite nice. And for a modern plier, I really can't go wrong. Now, these ones, like I said, I guess I would say, this is what I guess it would come down to. There's a few different reasons to buy these. If you're, like to me, again, my opinion only, like I said, again, you're talking from a hack, so I'm no professional, I'm no giant tool guy, I don't do reviews or any of that, I'm not looking to, you know, get a bajillion subscribers and make money at this. The thing about these I do like is they are so refined. And I'll show you like what I mean here. Like the finish, you see it's super shiny and smooth. Now again, some people may not like that, especially if you're greasy, it might slip around a bit. But I'll show you this right here. See how finished that is? It's nice. Welded ring. You know, it's smooth, there's no bumps or anything. Okay, look at the Vise Grips. See, just a little slot right there where they crimped it. Totally fine, not a big deal. How about these ones made in Detroit? No, you see the welds right there? They've been ground down, kind of smoothed out a bit, but not finished. How about these old Huskies? Same thing, see? Filled in, but not totally finished and smooth. Bollman Grips. Just a blob right there of welding. Which, again, totally fine. It's chrome nice, but not even like really worn down at all. Same on here. You see, just a blob of metal. So that bit of refinement, you know, and the polishing and the smoothing and just how nicely this thing turns and feels, and it does have like that little Allen wrench thing on there. Like I said, it's like, it's a very nice, or actually here, again, you can see like the rivets are even a little bigger. And like I said, well, again, I'm not really sure they're any beefier. I mean, to me, they look about the same length, same width, same everything. These just feel a little better. So is that worth 45 bucks? Again, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. To me, if you want to buy just a handful of tools to last the rest of your life, yes, by far. Just buy one of these, buy a smaller one, buy two of them, you're probably set for life. These will last you forever. They're fantastic. Like I said, and I'm a big fan of buying quality stuff. Like, you know, you spend 50 bucks on a pliers wrench. You know, I love these things. You know, I've used them so many times, and I'll probably have them the rest of my life. This is worth 50 bucks to me. You get to Cobras. As you see, I'm a big fan of the Knebecs, even though these are the Craftsman ones. Again, spend like 30 bucks for a pair of these or whatever. Fantastic, or 25. You know, to me, very well worth it. So, are these worth 45 bucks? To me, yes. I like the company, I like what they did. I like the fact that they took over the old Vise Grip plant and, you know, do it to make them in America. Now, of course, do you want to spend 45 bucks on them? Probably not. I would say Bollman Grips are totally fine. These are made in Germany. They work fantastic. A little different release, maybe not quite as refined. But unfortunately, I think these are pretty much getting discontinued by Epstein's, and I have not found another U.S. supplier for them. So you can go there, pick up a couple if they got any left, but that's probably it on these. So then you're left to the imported ones. Again, totally fine, nothing big. But again, I just kind of figured with other, you know, versions, that they work. They're fine, whatever, not a big deal. Go on eBay. Looks like I did quick look, and looks like you can get a nice set of these for about like 20 bucks. probably I saw a couple, like 3 sets of used ones for like 40 bucks shipped. So you can get like 3 things of vice grips for like 40 bucks, vintage ones, or one of these about 45 shipped. So what would you do? I mean, like I said, to me, it's like if you're looking for something, just like 2 pairs of things you want the rest of your life, you don't use them a lot, and you want something new, buy these. If you're looking just for a couple like beater pairs or whatever, like ones you don't really care as much about, you can buy imports or maybe buy on eBay. Or again, if you're looking for something that maybe is, you know, just like cheaper, again, go around garage sales. I still see these, you know, $5–10 bucks. Pick them up if you're not in a hurry. Pick up the vintage ones; they're fine. But really, these are, to me, like a premium plier, and you're going to pay a premium price for it. Now, it's just up to you whether you think spending 45 bucks for a pair of pliers is worth it. I do, and again, if I had my choice on any of these, I would pick these before probably the Vintage Vise Grips, if somebody just came up and handed me one. Now, like I said, I'm probably going to buy another, the smaller one of these, and that's probably it. I got all the vice grips I need. These, to me, work just fine. They work great, so if you already have Vintage Vise Grips, maybe pick up 1 or 2 if you want something nice. Like these are going in my main toolbox. A lot of these I keep like inside the house, or, you know, if I'm doing like some other things, but not necessary. So I guess that's, you know, it's a long and rambling video here, but really, like I said, it's kind of hard to say specifically, like, you know, should you buy these or not, but I'd say if you got the money and you don't mind spending 45 bucks on it, do it. And if not, then go with some Vintage Vise Grips, or maybe some like Bollman Grips, or I think there's like, was it Grip On, it's made, Proto is made like in Spain, or even like some Craftsman ones. But really, like I said, can't go wrong with the Eagle grips. I just think they're just in the refinement, they're a step above. So that's just my opinion, though. Take it for what it is. But that's it for today. Thanks.